Okay.
There we go. What's up, everybody?
Here you live.
Hey, it's your girl Rocky here in the building.
I think I'm crazy. Hey, and I'm Lynn. How are y'all?
And we are the Girls
Girls
Room.
Room.
Yeah.
Hey, how y'all doing tonight? Y'all let us know if y'all can hear us tonight.
Right.
Because I can barely hear myself. What is that noise?
I don't know.
So y'all, we go do a abbreviated special tonight. Oh Lord, it's loud. Oh man, check that out.
Yeah, we uptown, you know what I'm saying?
And y'all, I don't know how to turn this doggone camera.
Oh, you good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You sure? Yeah, we uptown, downtown. We are at the Harvey Dent Center, and we came to this little event called
Art
Art
After Dark.
at the Dark. You see that? Y'all, this is real dope.
Yeah, they got different things going on
Yeah,
different floors. Like,
it's
they
really,
got like medallion making, they got a live performance.
it's
My
really
artist,
dope.
she drew a painting over here at one of the areas that we're at now.
I wish I could switch the camera so y'all can see our view,
Yeah, but
but I don't know how to do that, y'all. You know how to do that,
leave it
bro?
alone. Leave it alone. Lord, leave it alone. It ain't even so much that I don't want you to push this shit off this thing, but we
Yeah, cause
got
we
it
up.
sitting up on a ledge,
Yeah,
so
it
we
is up
don't
on the
want,
edge.
it to fall off
So
the
let me
thing.
see if I can turn it this way so y'all can see our view. Do y'all see our view? That is the Panther Stadium right there. That is so dope. Like, we just sitting here just looking at the cars and stuff. But this is real dope. I hope y'all can hear us or hear me. But this is our view. So I didn't know how to switch the camera, but I wanted y'all to see this. So amazing. What a Friday night. And a Friday night, and while we were setting up, I said to Ro, dang, today is June 4th. I haven't looked at my phone really all day long. And I haven't entered the date, written the date. And I realized that today is Miss Tiffany
Hey, cuz,
birthday.
happy birthday to
Y'all,
you.
it's been a lot
And
of
you talking
people.
about we being messy? Where you at? Cause you supposed to be here with us. So
Yeah.
where you at?
So, happy birthday to Tiffany. Okay, so on the 2nd was my sister's Joy's birthday. Happy
Come on.
birthday. On the 3rd was Keith and Ken, the Davis twins. Happy birthday. And today is, oh, and yesterday was Nari's birthday. Shout out to Courtney and Micio and
The
Nari. Yes,
cuz, the cuz.
yesterday was Lil Nari's birthday, and today is Tiffany's. And so, happy birthday to you
But
guys.
you know what I'm saying? Don't none of them matter until the holiday comes up, baby. First day of
Yeah,
summer, June 21st. That's my birthday. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to start cash apping right now?
this
Y'all
thing
can.
crazy.
It's called $ R capital OPHILL.
This
Okay.
thing is
We
crazy.
got until June 21st, but I do accept gifts all month long. So if you need
Yeah,
time to get your money together, you know what I'm saying? Get it together. We good, boo. Appreciate it.
yeah, wonderful. So, y'all, we gonna do a abbreviated night because we always want to be loyal to our fans, and y'all know how I am. I don't care if it's one or 10,000. We gonna act like it's a million people on here. Like, we just be liking to have fun because we really appreciate. And look at my face being cut out by the logo. We really appreciate you all taking the time to say hey to us. We do. Yeah, but tonight we came up here. This energy is like amazing. I wish we could just bottle this energy and send it to everyone that's watching. We really could. This is really cool. So shout out to AAA for putting me on this because what other
Who was
way?
supposed to be here?
Yeah. What other way to spend the Friday night with other people who are, doing great things for the community? And everyone has been locked up for COVID. and it's great to get out and just to have fun. And even though we're not doing masks, we do have it's enough space out here where it's 6 feet, and it's some people
And
out
like
here.
people are in groups, like the group here, the group there.
Yeah,
People spaced out.
so it's cool out here, y'all. So the next time y'all hear this, check it out, and it's a free event, and it ran from 6 to 10, so that's cool. But what was we going to talk about today?
So we really wanted to talk about our children and how I have a cousin and a couple of friends who are their children are transitioning from high school. They graduated high school, and by the way, shout out to all the graduates,
Yes,
especially my godson in particular,
Justice.
Tank. Congratulations!
Congratulations! Shout out to his mom, Shatima, for doing a wonderful job.
Yes. But shout out to all the graduates. And that we were saying that they're preparing their children to go off to college. And I know what it was like when my daughter decided she wanted to go off to college, and I wanted them parents. Okay, so I'm total opposite. I wanted the parents to tell her to take her butt far away from here, go explore the world, see new things, see new people, um, those types of things. Because she's been in North Carolina, South Carolina pretty much all her life. And so I wanted her to be able to go and experience people from different places. And I know y'all saying, well, there'll be people from different places coming through, for whatever. But at the same time, it's like, no, when you start to explore your horizons and go see different places and see different things, then you start to think differently. And what you thought you may have wanted to do may not be what you really wanted to do. And so one of my friends is just like devastated that her son came to her after a year of them trying to go and debate what college he's going to go to. He decided, I'm not going. I feel like I want to work and I want to focus on something else. So I'm not going to school. And when I tell you it was like y'all a mental meltdown, like the world had just ended. Like, what do you mean you're not going to college? And
don't say the name. Yeah, don't say the name.
And then
I'm like, who?
My other friend was more so like, she let her son make the decision where he was like, I think I'm gonna stay in state and go, here and see how it is, and if I want to venture out, I'll venture out. Sorry, y'all, but this is what here's gonna start. And then my cousin, she was the same way as my friend, like freaking out. And I'm sitting here saying, so are your children actually going to college for them, or are they going for us? Because everybody's not meant to go to college. Everybody's not meant to go, to, higher education. Some people, now don't get me wrong, I understand that when you have certain conditions behind your name that, it gives you an upper hand supposedly. But there are people who run multi-million-dollar companies every day who don't have degrees. And
what's up,
Winchester? And so, once again, so if your child came to you and told you, well, I don't think I want to be a lawyer. I think I want to be a dancer. Would you encourage them to become a dancer? Or would you say, no, we're not doing that because dancers ain't making money like lawyers making money. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick to the money. Because I think it's real sad. It's really, really sad when you don't give your children the opportunity. And I get that you want them to go in a certain path so that they won't make certain decisions. But at the same time, you have to have faith once again in what you raise and how you raise them to know that they're not going to stray too far from what is the path that you set them on from the beginning. So I think that you should allow them to be a dancer, and they might even decide after the first year, hell no, this too hard. We got to be in practice every day and this and that and the other. Because they were just looking at YouTube videos and it was fun doing that. But then when you actually realize you got to put work into it, it may change.
It ain't fun no more.
Right.
Man, that's ironic that you was talking about that. You thought about that. Did I share that with you today? Earlier today, that last night I was sitting, I cleaned up the house, and I was just thinking about how stressed I used to be without saying stress, and how I used to trip off of my babies, like what they was gonna do, what they was gonna be, whether or not they was gonna go to college. And it's like when I look at where they are now and how they are living their lives, I'm like, dang, it feels good to release and let them do whatever it is and to find their own path, because now with them, making mistakes or having faith and just trusting not only what I taught them, but just having faith in themselves, to trust themselves that it's okay that if I fall, it's okay if I make a mistake, that I can get up and I can keep on. Man, I was thinking about that last night, like how good God is. Like we worry about our kids, whether or not they're going to be productive citizens, what they're going to be. And we know as an adult how hard it is and how hard we struggle, and we don't want that for our babies. But sometimes, I mean, I can honestly say I thank God for deliverance, because I think I was one of those ones. Not per se that I was wanting my daughters to or my sons to be what I wanted them to be. I just wanted them to be something. And I think I was too hard on them to achieve that something. So I don't know if that's a difference. Is that a difference? Then
It's a difference between pushing your children to do something. But I'm just saying, like your children, when they were growing up, they saw visions for themselves. Um, it may change throughout the years because a little boy might want to be a fireman at 5, but then by the time he get 10, he might want to be a football player. So
correct.
it changes. But what I'm saying is, I feel like you should encourage your children to whatever it is that they feel, even if they only do it for maybe 2 or 3 months. Who's
Correct.
to say that 2 or 3 months that they're doing it, that they didn't find something that they may pick back up later on? Like my husband, my ex-husband, um, he's had our children on motorcycles and dirt bikes and stuff like that since they were like 2, 3 years old. So of course, I'm sitting here saying to myself, okay, I'm just waiting to see which one. Gonna be like, Mom, I want to ride dirt bikes, or Mom, I want a motorcycle, or whatever. So my son comes to me the other day and says that conversation, like, Mom, you're not gonna like my plan for my life, but I think I already know what I want to do. And he's 15, so I'm like, okay, let me hear out what you're saying. So he basically says that yes, he wants to work this summer, invest his money, and save his money to invest in buying him a dirt bike, so he can start practicing on riding a dirt bike. So him and his 20-year-old sister, she just want a motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to do nothing spectacular with it. She just want to ride. So I'm like, okay, there go the two right there. But I had to tell my son, like, as much as I'm afraid for him and I'm so terrified that he's gonna go out there and break his neck or, whatever, I have to allow him to do what it is that he feels that he wants to do. And I'm thankful that he's comfortable and not scared enough to try different things, because sometimes us as, colored folks, we don't allow our children to explore things because we are scared of certain things or have had bad experience with them. So it's like, oh no, I'm not letting my kids do it. Like, I like motorcycles, I like riding on them, you know what I'm saying? But I also know that you have to respect those things. Like, you can't go in there acting a fool. So what I told them was just that. When you learn, like you're literally gonna take classes on this. You're gonna learn how to ride this shit properly. So therefore, you won't go out there and kill yourself or whatever. And I'm thinking he'll do pretty good, because pretty much everything the boy pick up except for basketball, he's been good at. And he even told me all gay, Mom, don't do that to me no more. That's embarrassing out there on the court.
I can see that.
Right. But and that's the thing though, like he's 6'2" and he's 15, so it's like you would think. So we said, okay, well, you might need to hide in football because we receivers and they normally tall and that type stuff. So I said, okay. So he went out for football. He was good at football. Baseball came naturally. Boxing came naturally. So skateboarding came naturally. So now I'm ready to see what we do with this dirt bike. But I'm just letting y'all know.
It's gonna come naturally.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure.
He's gonna do great in that.
And he literally studies it and does it. So I'm gonna allow him to do it. And guess what? If my baby don't go to college,
It's okay.
It's gonna be okay because I know whatever it is that he decides to do, that he could potentially make money in.
And y'all, I mean, higher education, just remember knowledge is power. And I have a lot of degrees, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And I got a lot of debt to go along with it. And my goal was to get educated because I thought that, hey, corporate was going to be my friend. But you know, God has other plans, and I ain't tripping because all those degrees, all those various different careers, sectors, all that stuff has come in handy. And you know, I look at it at the time when I was like, oh God, here I am going to get another degree, another certificate. When is the money coming? Like, for real?
That's where God knows He can see. I ain't had time to go to
Like,
school all them years. I was busy
real.
raising kids. But she did, so she got the degree
Yeah.
for me. So now,
I'm
you know what I'm saying?
this
She
is
didn't get to work.
crazy. Like, for
You
real,
know,
where the money at? Like, I want to know where the money at. But you know,
I got a street degree while she was in
you don't, you can't put a price tag on the power of your mind. Like, for real. And to think about me sitting in a cubicle or making money for somebody else who's not going to use that to invest into someone that looks like me or looks like my daughters or looks like my sons or my grandchildren. Why? Like, I would rather take all this knowledge that I have and invest it in somebody that I know that's going to do something with it. And so, you know, my son was like, Mom, you know something? You've been doing all this for me. You might as well go ahead and start doing all this. And I was like, you know something, son, you're right about that. That's what I can do. I can invest in me. And that's what I've been doing. And so all of it worked out. So um, I think as parents, we are to create an environment for our kids to be them. I think it's important for us to remember that we were their age once, and we have to step back and we have to think about how we felt at whatever stage our kid is at. Mm-hmm. I mean, to be honest, I didn't go to college until I was 27. When I graduated from high school, I went to college for 2 weeks for accounting degree. I figured that, hey, that wasn't for me. And no, Dusty, we can't.
What is that?
Can we see the shares? It wasn't for me, so I went to work. And I've always worked. I've always hustled. I always read. I always, where I couldn't go physically, I always took my mind there mentally because I believe that what you speak out of your mouth, the way you talk, the way you dress, hey, you want to be a millionaire? Hey, you want to live in Valentine? Drive out there. See yourself there. If you want to have a Lexus, a Mercedes, hey, go to the car lot. Walk around. See yourself there. Whatever it is that you want, I believe that you can have it. And it ain't even about money. Because y'all, let me tell y'all something. Favor is better than money. Favor will get you places that money can't go.
And for those of y'all who don't know what favor is, and I'm not even gonna put this in a spiritual term, but I'm gonna put it to you simple like this. Favor is when you know how you walk into a place, and for example, you're on a plane and you in coach, right? But as soon as they get to you, all of a sudden, coach is you know what? We need to upgrade into first class because coach is full. That's favor. Or you've been wanting this job, you know what I'm saying, and been just saying, Lord, I need a job, I need a job, I need a job, I need a job. And then you just walk down the street one day and just say hey to somebody, and y'all strike up a conversation, and they tell you, hey, they hiring at my job. Put my name down. I give you a reference. Bam, you got a favor. You know what I'm saying? Or you ain't got that money to pay the light bill that day. You know what I'm saying? So you say, hey, let me see if there's a way that they can work this out another. So you call and you say, look, I ain't got the money. And they tell you your light's gonna be off by time. And then next thing you know, your light's been cut off, and you was able to have enough time to get that money in there just in the nick of time. That's what favor is. So I'd rather have favor more than money because favor will get you places that money can't even have access to.
Nope.
Because sometimes it ain't about what you have, sometimes it's about who you know and what you know.
That is so true.
And so with that being said, y'all, we're gonna go enjoy the rest of this night. But of course, we ain't want to leave none of y'all hanging because we feel like, our people are important. They're here to check in. And if it's something that y'all want to get off y'all chest that y'all didn't get to get off y'all chest or want to talk about, please feel free to DM us.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you now with y'all little nasty covers. If we DMing us,
Please don't.
because I'm gonna put your face on there.
Yep.
So don't do that.
And we go share it on the internet. Please don't.
Right. So if you don't want nobody to see you,
And I ain't trying to tarnish my brand, y'all.
right.
And we ain't trying to do that, but I will.
But
So
y'all
don't
be
do that.
Y'all be lovely.
And
Y'all
we
be
love
good.
you all. We thank
Right.
you all for tuning in to us on this Friday night.
Right.
But we'll see you next week. What's next week?
Next week is the 10th, I think. So we're good. Yeah. We'll be in town. So
We'll
yeah.
be in town. Yeah.
Y'all have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. It's your girl, Ro P. Hill.
And Lynn.